Hey, what's going on, guys? So I'm making this video to try to help people who were born like in the early, mid, and late 1940s who need a new driver's license with the gold star in the top right corner, which is called Real ID. So back in the days, in those days in the 40s, a lot of blacks were born midwife. And I'm just speaking from my mother. She was, born in South Carolina. So when she was born midwife. So there's no birth certificate. But as we know, the DMV wants a birth certificate. Well, I decided to go down there to find out what can we do to get her license renewed, being that there's no birth certificate. So they did explain to me that she would be labeled as a level two exemption. And if you're a level two, if your loved one is a level two exemption, I'll read you off the documents you're going to need if they don't have a birth certificate. They will need a health care card that shows their name and date of birth on there, a social security card, one piece of mail with their address and their name on it, obviously, and a marriage license. Now, if they don't have a marriage license, I was informed they can also show the deed to the home that they live in. So that's how you're able to get them their license with the gold star. If they were born in those days where they were born midwife and did not have a birth certificate. Now I know some people are going to say, well, my grandparents had a birth certificate born back then and all that. I get it. It all depends on where you were born back in those days. I'm only speaking for someone, my mother's born back in South Carolina. So in those days back then over there, blacks, of course, they were born midwife. There is no birth certificate issued for them, So this is just, my experience with my mother. So I just want to share it with you guys if you have anyone that is having the issues and need these documents because this will be helpful instead of waiting in line all day and then somebody says, oh, nope, you don't have this and got to go back home. So just remember, it's called a level two exemption. And if they're a level two exemption, that just means they don't have a birth certificate and just need those specific documents. And I'll read them off again just so you can know. It's a healthcare card with your date of birth on there, social security card, piece of mail with your name and address on there, a marriage license, and if they don't have the marriage license, they can show the deed to a home. And it has to be original documents. You can't bring a copy of a marriage license, just so you know. It has to be the original document. So I hope this helps everyone out and let me know how everything works out for you. And again, I'm only speaking for the state of Florida where I am. It could be different where you are, but then it may not be. But if you're somewhere else, I would suggest just go down there, walk in, and ask them what are the requirements for someone who is born midwife. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.